Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our Obsidian Coven series, and this is probably one of the last babies born in our colony. Why? Mel, who are you with? Your lover? Oh, your lover is Sab. Oh, this is like a third generation child, right? Because so Mel, you have parents here, right? Nico and Aldun are your parents. And then Sab was kind of like a late joiner to our colony, but was he a child that joined us? I can't even remember, but he is 20 years old. Wait, are you someone's child? No, I think you were like a random child that joined us. Yeah, you were like a random child that joined us, and I had you assigned up here so that you could do like cooking and things. You got together with one of our colony children, and then you guys just had your first little baby. Okay. Oh no, it's a sick child. Okay, let's name the baby. Okay, so Sab, Teo, it's a little girl, Katerin. Sure. Okay, what is your deal? Health, infant illness, major. We're gonna stick you on exalted medicine, and hopefully we'll be able to get that reduced just fine. Potentially like one of the last children born in our colony. That gets us up to 79, 80. Okay, so I thought Vol hatching yesterday would be kind of like our last child. We have distributed the loot among the houses, so like this is, this has been here for years and years and years. We got Alarak all caught up with like some statues. We got things painted. We got a second one of these, so I went ahead and set them up. We've had one just kind of like hanging out uninstalled down here for, I don't know, 10 years or something. House Anastasia has its statues, and we have statues in here. I did go ahead and move these statues around a little bit to make some room for these guys and these guys. And we do have some skulls, I think, sitting in storage. Yeah, we have a ruby skull there. We have a ruby skull there. I kind of want to make some changes. Like, what if we did like 3 ruby skulls on her throne? Why don't we do that and that? And then we'll grab the ruby skull from down here and stick it up here. And then the 2 in storage will stick where these gold skulls were. Do we have other skulls? I think we have some emerald skulls. Yeah, we have one. It's dirty. I think we have a few dirty ones, right? Yeah, we have 3. So when someone cleans those, maybe we can stick the emerald skulls kind of like on these 2 thrones for Anastasia and Gareth. In the meantime, it's been a day or so I think people should probably be in pretty good moods. Let's go ahead and get them back out into the world. We will do a caravan, form caravan. It is House Bruja. We'll do all you guys, and then our guards are all awake, right? Let's just take half of them. It's just a little village quest. And then I set everyone back to their default meal priorities. It's fine. You guys are going to be here in half a day, and then you guys will be right back home. Can't far skip home, but, it's a short little trip. Actually, we might be out a little longer. We'll do this, and then we'll go straight to the relic site. In the meantime, I guess we'll see if Randy throws anything at us. Starving? We have a few starving people. Why are you starving, dude? There is food literally everywhere. Oh, I think he is moving slower because he's psychically bonded to people, right? Yeah, so here's the thing. Eris is just going through House Bruja. So he got together with Medden. They broke up. And then he got together with Lab. So just like our little blue-skinned boy cannot resist our blue-haired vampires, apparently. Well, it's the same tile that we keep end up finding this like worshipful village on. This time they have burrowed into the mountain. I don't know if this is like the only build. I have no idea why it would generate this way. This is like completely insane and hilarious to me, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's go speed up a little bit. Lav and Medin lagging behind because they're both psychically bonded to Eras, even though I guess the psychic bond can only be one person at a time. So Eras is only currently psychically bonded to Lav. Friend needing help. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, Alarak, you take up a position right here. This is how many of there are 19 of them. Okay. Alarak, where are you? How did you end up behind? Well, no, he didn't end up behind these two, I guess. You take up positions on either side of him. Our ranged folks, let's get you guys up here. And then I guess if anyone tries to come for them, well, we'll set you guys to search and destroy. As soon as Medin gets here, we'll do the tablet. Go. Okay, go ahead and search and destroy as well. Nice little execute. Just still 12 years later, and he has gotten 1 point in melee. Just a few more to go. A lot of tieflings here. Some other guy with a tail. You guys are done? Can we reform caravan? I like that the weapons have just kind of like bugged out. Yeah, let's reform caravan. Travel supplies. Let's grab all their pemmican because we didn't really bring any food with us. Send. Okay. Oh. 7.5 days. I don't think so. I think what we'll do is we'll hop in our airship. Yeah, I think that will work out just fine. You guys will be back for dinner, basically. And then we'll let you recreate, we'll let you eat some fine meals, and then we'll take a little journey via airship. Okay, we are boarding the airship one final time. I've used it a lot off screen for trading just because it took days and days to get places. But this is pretty close. So what do we have? We have all the correct house vampires. Anyone else coming this way? Yes, we have Odie on the way. Odie, our like longest lasting Blood Guard member. Let's go ahead and land in the center. Like there shouldn't be threats around the map or anything. Well, watch this guy take off because it does feel just like very majestic, seeing it like gain altitude and then just like slowly drift off the map. There it goes. Even like a little shadow. And just a couple hours later, we have arrived on the site. I assume our airship is somewhere in here, so that's why we haven't seen it yet. There it goes. Coming in for a landing. Hopefully it destroys the mountain that it looks like it's landing on top of. A little crunchy, and then it teleported forward a little bit. I guess I'll let you guys eat. Some of you guys are hungry. I did bring meals for you guys this time. They are repairing it. It's strange that they're repairing it when it's not in the home zone. That's not too critical. It doesn't look like anyone is eating anymore. So we will head on down. Okay, Alric, why don't you head inside? Okay, and then get a couple melee folks, a couple more melee folks, a melee person, and then our ranged folks can just chill right there. Oh, okay. Just like wake them up early. That's fine. Why don't you go ahead and extract? And you can also search and destroy. Oh, what are you taking? Taking some kind of performance enhancing drug. Managed to get it down, but that is it. Okay. Go ahead and load up. Bring that last relic home, and that is all we need in order to do our relic mission. And here they come, arriving back home with our latest relic. They're hungry for whatever reason. I did not pack up all the food. I just stuck them in here. So they've been without food, so we'll let them collect themselves before we do our final ritual. Well, we haven't placed our last relic yet. Everyone has gotten together for a little party, so I figured I'd let them celebrate, and then we'll have Alarak place that last relic. But it's pretty neat just to see them like all gathered in here, playing games, sitting at tables. It's a very important day for them. It's kind of neat that they decided to throw a little celebration on their own. Okay, and the party has finished. I forbid this guy. Let's grab you, install the monolith fragment. And before we do the ritual, we'll just kind of like, I'll organize the pawns into their little family groups so we can kind of like see what it looks like. I know a lot of people, like you guys haven't been playing, you've just been like seeing what I've been showing you. So you guys might not know the extent of all the little different family groups we have. And so I would like to just kind of like show how that's kind of all panned out. We'll take a look at our vampire houses and we'll take a look at actual individual family units. Okay, and there it is. It is in place. We have the Ascension ceremony. Things are ready. Okay, kind of grouped everyone up into families. I guess we'll start with Reyna up here, just like mother of all the vampires. Halfler, her herald, in a relationship with Slade. They've been in a relationship for quite a while, maybe since like the second year of the colony. Down here we have our Blood Guard. All of them are single. Coven and Anastasia are our only two vampire lords not in a relationship. And then, of course, we have a bunch of single house vampires down here. Over to the left, we have Garrett and Brigitte, probably like one of our OG couples. I think Falco was actually one of the first children born into the colony. Up here we have Kate and Euphema. They have also been together for a very, very long time in this playthrough. Newer couple, Ruka and Christina, both like outside recruits in the colony, had Griffin as their child. I think Christina is pregnant again. So they'll be adding to their family. Oh no, Belle, you dropped the baby. Belle, Shepard, and Zoe, of course, little family. I don't think Belle's pregnant right now. Down here, we have Lucky, Astigar, and Warren. So Lucky, obviously a single mom. She and Warren hooked up, and then Warren got together with Amy, and they had a child almost immediately. So 3 and 21 days. You are 3 and 49 days. So not much of a difference there. And then over here, complication, right? We have Eris, who is psychically bonded to Lav, but Medin is psychically bonded to Eris as well. Eris is Kala and Yaroslav's first child, and then he has a sister, Alice. So we got this little family going on right there. Here are our single townsfolks. We got Gark, Laro, Dimmy, Engo, Ronan, Dao, Horace, Elowin, and Liar. And then over here, Saturn and Aaron probably got together about the middle of the series. Alarak and Allison, also one of our OG couples. We have Poopy and Helvia, parents to Medin, who ended up joining Alarak's house. Over here, we have Colin Pepper and their 3 children, Cruz, Zogu, and Andre. Down here, we have Psycho and Luke, as well as their 3 children. Fran, you're one of their children, right? Father, Poopy. Oh, your father is Poopy. Where's Poopy at? Oh, you belong over here, actually. So this is a family. I don't know why I ended up getting her way over here. Phil, Frid, and Psycho actually has another child. Didn't realize it, but Barrig is her child with Alden. So Alden's got a wife. They're in a relationship. Psycho and Luke are married. Their children are grown-ups, but at some point, I guess Alden and Psycho had an affair, had Barrig. We have Mel and Varric, who are Nico and Alden's children. And then Mel, one of our first colony children to get together with someone, they had a child, Katerin. Alden being one of the first child, I can't remember if it was him or Falco that was born first, but so generation 1, 2, 3, this pattern is like our 4th generation. That is pretty crazy. So these are your grandparents, Katerin. Varric and Mel, they definitely look like their parents. And then down here we have Lawler, Kamba, Cole, their latest child, Vol. I think that covers everyone. Hey, did we undraft everyone? Fran, you belong over there. That's why I still had you drafted. Okay, well, I guess let's begin our ascension. So, Reyna presiding, our blood queen. 80 colonists joining. This is how we will end the series. I do like the relic ascension quest. I always like to have some kind of end game plan, but I don't necessarily play the game to do an end game quest. I play the game to kind of deliver on a theme and to try out different mods and play styles. But it doesn't really feel like I've closed the door on a playthrough until we can actually check off like some kind of endgame objective. And so the relic ascended quest is just kind of nice to have in the background, nice to be able to bring everyone together in the colony and get like an endgame screen. So that's why you guys will see me use it. I don't know, this is probably like the 3rd or 4th time I've used it to end a series, but here we are. I like that there's like actual like speaking animations coming out of her. I think that is just that quest. Okay, guys, that's one more series down. We completed the ascension ceremony. The world fills with a blinding light and time seems to slow. These colonists have ascended. That is quite the list. We only had 2 people buried. Oh my gosh. One of them was one of our blood guard, Camilla, and then the other one was Cole, who we weren't able to ever resurrect. I'm sure if we would have gotten a resurrector serum, we could have resurrected them. They might have gone crazy. We would have found a way to fix that. Like, something we could have done is we could have had Reyna inject her xenotype to grant the person death refusal, killed them. Death refusal, usually when they death refusal revive, that fixes so many things on them. I haven't tested it to see if it'll fix like resurrection sickness or dementia or things like that, but we could have tried that, and then we could have used the transmutation circle to kind of reset them back to their baseline spec. So Zoe, a newborn, Noel, Vol, Katarina. Okay, they didn't participate, but they were fine. And then we have in memory of Cole, Camilla, Basil. I think. Okay, so Basil was who we replaced in house Eki with Bridget when we resurrected her. And so we didn't bury her because we actually consumed her in order to increase Bridget's death rest capacity, right? I was like I'm like, there was one person whose body got destroyed. I couldn't remember if it was in a fire or something else. Basile was cannibalized by Bridget. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow we will have the progress render video, and then I'll be off for the weekend, trying to make sure things are all set for next week. And I will catch you in our next series. As always, until then,